Mariah Carey, who took the music industry by storm 30 years ago when Vision of Love, the very first single from her very first album, skyrocketed to #1. We're going to talk to her live in a moment, but first, a look at her record-breaking career. She is a hero in the world of music. Pop megastar Mariah Carey.
I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Holding the record for the most consecutive years with a #1 hit.
Why you so obsessed with me? Boy, I wanna know.
19 songs topping the Billboard Hot 100.
I give my all.
A true icon with the most #1 singles ever by a solo artist. Mariah and being #1 on the charts belong together. And now, live from her home this morning, the one and only Mariah Carey. Good morning, Mariah.
Good morning, darling. How are you?
I am good, darling. Great to see you this morning. you made a lot of fans happy overnight because you announced that you're dropping a new album in October. It's called The Rarities. And what makes the songs on this album Rarities?
Yes, we did surprise the lambs today, surprise the fans. It's the Rarities album, which basically I found stuff in my vault that I had either started to work on like a long time ago and never released, or that I wanted to kind of like finish mixing or do whatever. But there are songs that have previously not been released, so it's exciting, and it's a monumental occasion for my career. Being in this business for 2 years is really tough, but somehow we've lasted.
Yeah, 2 years. You've done a lot in those 2 years, I'm telling you. But you doubled down on it for the lambs because you have a memoir. Also, it's coming out September. It's called The Meaning of Mariah Carey. What was the most difficult thing for you to write about?
Wow. Actually, the whole thing was kind of, it's been a labor of love, but there are a lot of very personal stories about my childhood that I think, those were difficult, but very cathartic as well. And the cool thing about this project is that there are songs that I talk about writing or recording, even as a little kid, like starting as a little kid until now, that I found in the vault. And so we're kind of putting this out at the same time. And I don't want to give away too many titles or anything, but it's exciting because they're kind of like merged together in a really organic way. So.
And when you were going through all those archives that you have to write this book, was there anything that surprised you that you discovered doing the research?
No, what was really surprising, it was just the fact that I had already written chapters about like when I first started like improvising with musicians as a little girl, and different moments in my life that we were talking about, in writing the book, and then finding these rarities that are now like actually documented in the memoir as well. So there was nothing that surprised me about my own stories. It's just that I haven't really ever been able to do an entire book where I felt comfortable to really talk about issues that I went through growing up as a kid, and just starting out so young in the industry and stuff, and just it's been an interesting journey, and I hope that I hope people will get a better understanding and actually enjoy reading the book and listening to the rarities. And I have a new song coming out this Friday that I'm very excited about. It's something I started working on with Jermaine Dupri, my friend Jermaine, who we love, years ago. And I don't want to give too much more about it away, but it's coming out Friday, and I'm looking forward to it. There's a charitable component that we're putting everything together with right now, and it's called Save the Day.
All right, we stay right there.